Ein paar Mal in meinem Leben habe ich Dinge gesehen. Ich wurde mit Voodoo gefoltert. 9-mal angeschossen. Doch danach habe ich gesucht.
As someone who's such a long time in the industry, what are your thoughts about nostalgia? Why is it so important for also the audience and the industry itself?
Well, we use this word nostalgia a lot, and I think it doesn't mean that much to me, nostalgia, because each film that we make is a new story that we're bringing.
Sie haben's gestohlen.
Dann haben Sie es gestohlen.
Und dann habe ich's gestohlen.
There's a little bit of reservoir of good feeling maybe from the previous one that we want to, or that we're happy that carries over to the next one. And you could call that nostalgia for the character. But this character is always working hard to tell stories that are, you know, hopefully engaging and ambitious. We learn something more about the character. We learn something more about the world that we're living in. We learn about family relationships. We learned about the ravages of age, and then and the loss of passion, and then re-energizing this character with a relationship with the character that Phoebe Waller-Bridge plays, and he's conned into a new adventure at this stage of his life. He's just retiring from a teaching career, and he's not an adventurer anymore. He's really, his family life is in disarray. He's finished with his academic career. He's living in a world that has changed a lot since the first films that we've been telling. He's now in a period of time where young people are more interested in the future than they are in the past, learning from the past. So he's a bit of a fish out of water.
But you're still there.
But I'm still there. Well, I'm delighted to still be here, to still have the opportunity to tell another story with this character, to work with another filmmaker, to work with the kind of actors that we were lucky enough to have in this film.
Phoebe Waller-Bridge und THOMAS KRETSCHMANN.
The most challenging thing was to let me do the things I could do and do them badly. I wanted to see Indiana Jones at 80 on a horse.
And yeah, speaking about the films, what moment in all the 5 movies filming was very important for you or very special for you?
Every moment.
Every moment.
Every moment is important. These screenplays are very carefully crafted. You want to bring there's an intention with every screen, with every scene, to learn something more about the characters, learn something more about the story, and express an emotional relationship. Be surprised by what's happening and how it's happening. All of these things glued together with recognizable human emotion are really the essence of filmmaking. And I love that these are family films that are passed down from generation to generation in the family as kids become, you know, of an appropriate age. And that's been very important to the success of my career, is to be introduced to a new generation of filmmakers. I'm hoping people will see this movie in the theater for the first time with other strangers, you know, because there's something magic that happens in a movie theater with this fantastic sound system, with the distance from your own refrigerator, with families, strangers. You feel your common humanity, which is a good thing to feel these days, because there's so much energy being in our society that works to push us apart. Something like this can help bring us together, and I think it's really useful to the culture.
Part 3 is one of the movies I saw with my father in a cinema, one of the last movies, and it's one of the movies we instantly both loved. So they have something unifying. So, if you had to choose one of your films, which one would you like to be remembered for? Speaking from a purely artistic point of view.
It's impossible to answer. I mean, I don't really have favorites. Each film that I make has got distinguished by the personalities involved, distinguished by the time in my life that I'm at. I'm in the time in our what our culture is like when the film comes out. I mean, there's so many different aspects of it.
I've had a wonderful career over the years. I've really enjoyed my work, and I'm very grateful that I've been allowed to continue to do it for all these years.
But for me, I love the process. I love the work. I love the adventure of making, of going from words on paper to to the final film. I love the collaboration. I love the energy of the process.
Then I have only to say thank you very much.
Oh, thank you.